How y'all doing?
Knock your phone out your hand.
Yes.
I am nice and thick and juicy.
How y'all doing today?
Yes, how are y'all? I'm Big Chesty, Big Sexy.
I'm NAKINA.
And welcome back to NAKINA Unfiltered, episode
57
of the podcast, baby. How y'all doing?
How y'all
57?
doing? Yep, 57.
You sure?
Yep, 57.
Oh, well, that's crazy. I thought we was on like 56.
Nah, the last one was 56.
You sure?
Yeah.
Hold on.
And for now on,
I think you lied to me.
I know we usually do the
56.
podcast on Saturdays, but for now on, I'm just going to say be looking for a Saturday or Sunday. Okay?
Saturday or Sunday. It just
know
depends
it'll
on when we
always
get
be
it done. Right.
Saturday or Sunday.
Saturday
okay?
or Sunday.
Yeah. I need advice,
Maybe
y'all.
a Monday if we too late.
Well, hopefully not.
Hopefully not, but yeah.
Yeah, we try to make it Saturday and Sunday though, y'all. But back to what I was saying. I need y'all advice. So my girlfriend was gifted an apartment and is asking me to pay her rent to move in. Let me give y'all a little backstory. So her brother bought her a condo and she wants me to pay her $1,000 a month to move in with her. Keep in mind, the condo is a gift. She only has to pay her utilities. That's it. Now I have no problem helping out, but she's treating me like a tenant instead of a boyfriend. I usually go over and beyond to get her expensive gifts. I spoil her. Would I be wrong for just staying in my own apartment instead of moving in with her?
Yeah, stay in your
All
own
my friends
place.
say she acting weird to them.
Stay in your own place.
I say stay in your own place.
Why would you pay her $1,000 a month to move in with her? Like, that's dumb.
See, if it was one of those situations where she was like, oh, I just asked you for this much to help me out with utilities, she could have just said, hey, since we're going to be in the place, live here together, we could go 50-50 on the bills.
Exactly.
And that would have made sense. But she's saying, no, you're going to give me $1,000 to move in with me. Like,
$1,000 a month.
Right.
Just to live there.
Like, that sound like y'all just roommates. It don't even sound like y'all, like, no.
For $1,000 a month, you can get your own place.
Exactly. So stay where you at in your own place. She is moving a little weird. You need to listen to your friends.
$1,000 a month, you can have your own place. Stop playing with her.
I need advice. So my fiance won't stop being friends with the girl he cheated on me with. Some years ago.
Red flag.
I told him I have had enough, and he basically told me if I want to be with him, I'm just going to have to deal with their friendship because she's a cool chick. Would I be petty if I just called off the engagement?
Call it off.
Because I really don't feel comfortable with them two being friends.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, that's a red flag. Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me turn
red
my phone
flags
down.
Popping up everywhere. You ain't seeing them.
Right.
You better look. Red flag. Call it off.
And it's wild because he not only cheated on you with her, but now he wants you to be stuck with having to see her, be around her, look at him, be around her.
And the fact that you forgave him.
And then you forgave him. That already should have been enough.
You're a better person than I tell you that.
He constantly dealing with her. That sounds like to me he probably still messing with her.
Yep. Red flag.
I went on a date with this chick the other day. And she told me that she was going to her car to grab something.
She left.
So I said, cool. She had me order her food and everything. I realized she had been gone for a while. So I stepped outside to check on her. And man, that's how he wrote it. She was literally outside on her car. Oh, I think it's supposed to say in her car. But I'm going to just say in her car. Say she was literally outside in her car kissing some dude. I literally went back in the restaurant and ate her food and mine. Don't need advice. Just want to tell y'all how wild my date was. That is a wild date. So she got you paying for her food while she out there having her snack. And then I would have ate her food too.
These chicks be trifling.
I mean, some of you dudes be too now. Don't just make it like it's just the chicks now.
Black men don't cheat.
Okay. Don't get me started.
You notice I said black men, not black book, because a lot of men they be boys. They don't be men. They be boys in a man's body.
I get what you're saying.
Black men don't cheat.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But black women,
hey now, I can admit when women cheat, women do it a lot better than y'all because you won't know right off the bat. With y'all got a phone number in there. Y'all texting somebody, or you got photos of the person.
Pizza Hut, nigga, like, why Pizza Hut calling you?
Right.
Like, baby, I order something, and they trying to check up on my order.
So you know what? In my opinion,
make sure I still want it.
When it comes to men and women cheating, I feel women cheat better. I'm just saying it. Look, I don't know from experience because I'm not a cheater, but I have been around people.
Right.
I know women can cheat way better than men. Okay. Hey y'all, my question is: do you feel you should break up with a person you're in a relationship with because they get mad and slam a door? Sometimes I know you both saying, "Huh." But I got mad the other day because my girlfriend doesn't see that her behavior has been jacked up. Let me give you some backstory. So the other day, she asked me if I would be cool with her going on a vacation with her straight male best friend. That right there.
Red flag.
Okay, let me see.
The fact that she has a straight male best friend was a red flag from the beginning.
Sometimes that, unless she knew him like child on up, most of those relationships be right. No, I'm gonna keep going. Let me finish. Okay, with her straight male best friend, who I know for a fact wants her, and so does she. Because hold on. She knows that the friend wants her. Right, I get it. Okay, because he told her at our housewarming party in front of everyone while drunk. I ended up getting mad when she asked me that stupid question, so I walked out and slammed the door. Now she's saying she wants to break up. Am I tripping, or does it seem like she's trying to find any reason to break up?
That was her reason to break up.
That was an easy reason because you got mad and slammed the door. Big deal. Our kids do that. I'm upset. Slam the door.
50,000. No, my nigga is disrespect.
So
don't say you can't say I'm upset around me because 50,000. No,
that's a stupid reason to break up with somebody. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's dumb.
And I ain't trying to hear you gotta control your emotions better and this and that. You slammed the door.
You slammed the door.
She said something
because she came to you with something retarded.
Right?
With something stupid. You slammed the door and you the bad guy?
You slammed the door, big deal.
I slam doors all the time.
I have.
She slammed doors all the time.
Look.
We ain't never divorced over it. Slam door. I'm divorcing you for slamming that door.
Right?
Nah, stupid
if I had a penny for every time we slammed the door early in the relationship, man.
Shoot, what you mean? You know how many times we just slammed the door this week?
I ain't slammed no door this week.
Exactly.
Boy, hush.
But I'm going to make you slam one this week just for talking. I'm going to make you slam one.
Do not mad him.
I'm about to get on her nerves.
No.
I'm going to record it. So y'all can see her slam.
No. Yeah. What's up, my favorite couple? What's up?
Don't get me started. You know how right with you.
What's with y'all this man?
Man on phone number.
But it's a man. I messed up and I need advice. So me and my girl ended up getting into an argument over a question she asked me and my ex, which was if I still had feelings for her. Oh, okay. So she asked him a question about his ex.
Right.
And asked if he still had feelings for her.
Right.
Now he said, and I could have lied, but I chose to tell her the truth, which was yes. So she gets mad and starts to act the fool. So I left to give her some time to calm down.
You gotta expect she would act the fool. Yeah. You just told her you still have feelings for your ex.
Exactly.
I would have probably acted a fool too.
Yes. Keep in mind.
I can't really back you up on this.
Right. It say oh, okay. It say he left to give her some time to calm down. Oh, and I forgot to mention my ex just so happens to be her best friend. Bro.
Hold on. So what happened was you was with the ex, y'all broke up, and then she betrayed her best friend by getting with her ex.
Hold on. You out here with both friends? You so both?
So your girl is the terrible friend. She's the bad friend for the simple fact of she got with her best friend's ex. That's one thing you do not do.
Hold on, I'm about to finish.
I don't care if they is available.
I don't know what all happened yet. Hold on.
Go ahead.
It say I didn't know she knew my ex. Okay. I didn't know she knew my ex until she introduced us at a dinner, which was awkward. But anyway, back to the story. So I left, and her friend, who was my ex, happens to be at the same bar that I went to. So we started talking. Next thing I know, we ended up kissing.
Oh!
Ooh, like what? Okay, let me finish.
You dig yourself deep into a hole, dog.
Hold on.
I can't help you.
It didn't go any farther because I realized what I was doing was wrong, and I'm not going to use the fact that we were drunk as an excuse. How do I tell my girl I'm sorry for wasting her time? Because I'm clearly still in love with my ex. Love all the way from Atlanta. Shout out to you,
baby.
for writing right to us.
I got people close to Atlanta.
I have relatives in Atlanta.
She got a lot of people in Atlanta, but Woodstock? That's about 51 minutes from Atlanta. So I got people in Atlanta.
But look, first off, you not only told her like, yeah, I'm still in love with my ex, who happens to be her best friend in the whole entire world. Okay. Now she about to hear you say y'all kissed. Y'all somehow end up at the same bar. Okay,
so the thing was she didn't know that you knew her. That was your ex. That just so happened to be her best friend. And one thing led to another. And yeah.
My advice. First off, I want to know how y'all just somehow ended up at the same bar at the same time. Like right after you had this argument, she appears at the bar. Like, I need more description. Like, is that somehow someplace you go to after y'all have an argument? Because what if she talked to her on the phone? It might be a stretch.
Like, girl, right? That bar,
and then she knew where you would be when you get upset.
And then she showed up. Just conveniently.
Stuff like that happens all the time.
Conveniently. That's either a red flag or it's fate. But I'm thinking it's a red flag.
That's a little suspicious to me. A little suspicious.
That whole little situation is messy.
You don't find that suspicious?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
I watch that meme all the time.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
But my advice would be to go ahead and tell her, because she's going to find out anyway, because obviously
I beg your pardon?
The friend already had that.
Dr.
In
Umar
motion,
is
what
hilarious.
It sound like to
that
me.
man is hilarious.
Sound like she already had that plan in motion.
Yeah.
Because y'all had a history, so I know she got to know where you would go if, after argument. So, yeah.
Most definitely.
Tell her the truth.
I'm thick in this.
Just tell her the truth. And, I don't know.
Woo!
I just want to say, y'all are my favorite YouTube couple.
Yes,
YouTube family.
Appreciate you, baby. Appreciate you. You are our favorite supporter or fan or whatever you want to call yourself. Just don't tell nobody else. You hear me? Don't tell nobody else. Because if you do,
part of the family,
if you do, then we're gonna have to put you up for adoption. You hear me?
What?
Because you said part of the family. You welcome them
into the family.
Right. Welcome them into the family. Meaning that he one of my kids. I'm gonna have to put him up for adoption. He tell anybody else that he my favorite. Don't get put up for adoption. Go ahead.
Why?
Go ahead.
Why?
Go ahead, son. Proceed with your question.
So we adopted him. That's what you said?
Yeah, proceed with my son's question.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, it's a girl.
Oh, it's a girl.
Look, I'm sorry.
Proceed with my only daughter's question. Go ahead.
Okay. So she said, I really enjoy all your videos, even the ones with your kids. I just love hearing Will fuss about y'all sons getting on his nerve. Just like every parent
you'll hear a lot of fussing if they was in more videos. If y'all brought them up more. Oh, yeah. Y'all hear a lot of fussing.
Just like every
them
parent
kids are just like me.
Well, you gotta let me finish.
And I don't like it.
Just like every parent does about their kids.
Yes.
LOL. And then turn around and be like, I love my sons. He reminds me so much of my dad. We are very close, and I just want to say I support y'all no matter what. Your fan, Stacy, is such an amazing dad. I have Kenneth. Y'all always make our day. Well, shout out to you, Stacy and Kenneth.
Stacy.
We got a series called Stacy and Casey. I'm pretty sure you can see.
Stacy and Casey, Casey and Stacy. Stacy and Casey, Casey and Stacy.
Literally, Will is like that though. Like he'll fuss and then he'll be like, I love my boys. I just love y'all. Y'all just y'all a part of me.
They're my babies. I would do any and everything for them boys.
I mean, you supposed to. That's your
anybody opposing them, I feel sorry for. I promise you.
But look, I do appreciate the fact that you and your dad watch us. Okay, that just put a smile on my face. Okay?
Mr. What's her dad name?
Kenneth.
Mr. Kenneth.
Shout out to you.
How you doing, Mr. Kenneth?
But
you raised a respectable young lady.
Yes.
But I'm her second daddy. I'm her stepdaddy.
I just love to see those kind of relationships where the daughter and the father is very close. Like I really like most of my friends, the ones who did have their fathers in their life, like they were very close, you know. So I really love seeing it. But besides all that,
daddy spoiled them. Daddy spoiled them.
Yeah.
Best believe I had some little girls. They be spoiled rotten.
What's up in a Martin voice? So, it say LOL, but nah, seriously, y'all are amazing. Will you gonna let me finish?
Mars. I don't want to watch Martin. I might go in there and watch some Martin.
As I was saying, look.
It's on Sling, gang.
But nah, I ain't about to ask you till I finish. But nah, seriously, y'all are a amazing couple. Me and my wife been together for 20 years.
20 years?
20, yes, 20
That's
years.
That's a long time,
Married
baby.
for 16. And every time we share one of y'all videos with people we know, they always say y'all remind them of us when we were your age. Which I see. It for myself because Will, you love the gym just as much as I do. Y'all,
how big you is, big dog? I'm just gonna have to say, like, hey, my Instagram is BRC Gaming 23. Send me DM me a picture of you just flexing. I want to see how big you is, and I'm gonna send you one back. Ooh, we gonna have a flex off.
Anyway,
we gonna have a flex off.
It's a. You love the gym as much as I do. Y'all fuss with each
other. But what is
your
bench max? Well, that's what I want to know. What is your bench? Mine is 380. Like, what's up? I'm throwing out the shadows. I'm laying out the gauntlet.
I'm just gonna let him talk first. Nah, because you gonna keep interrupting me.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I get excited when other people.
Look,
when people.
I know.
Come on.
We'll get excited when somebody tell him they love the gym as much as you do. You know,
go ahead.
Just.
Go ahead.
Anyway, he say.
I feel like a kid in a candy store.
He say y'all fuss with each other. Just like we do. I just want to say we love that y'all just be yourself, and that's dope.
Yes.
Keep up the good work, and love from Kiara and Jonathan. Shout out to y'all. Kiara and Jonathan.
I used to go to school with a chick named Kiara that I was in love with.
And I went to school with a boy named Jonathan. I did.
It was another Kiara that I went to school with, but she was ugly.
I would tell you.
I remember her.
I would give you a story time about that Jonathan. But
what he did? Oh, the one that
with that pencil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second grade.
Yeah.
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 Memories. Huh.
Yeah.
He won right.
Yeah. Long haired little boy.
Oh. Anyway. But yeah, we do appreciate you. We do.
We appreciate you. We appreciate that y'all enjoy our content.
Yes.
It makes us happy.
How you see us on camera, I promise you, is the way we are off. I fuss with him, he fuss with me. We got a little goofy little thing going. Most people say when they see us, they be like, I already know you in the store because I hear her over there laughing. And you get on her nerves like, look.
You know what's crazy? People know us in Walmart.
Yeah.
Not by name. It's one lady in there that know us by name.
Right.
Because, you know, she like a second mom to me because she's so sweet.
Yes, she's so sweet.
Got her, you know, we got her personal number. I know when her birthday is. She know when our anniversary is. You know, it's whatever. You know. Besides all that,
but
only one person know us by name in there. But people
know us. Walmart couple.
Oh my! When I tell you, we always in Walmart. She came in there with a headband and painted nails.
Yeah,
mind you. Cause she don't never, you know, anytime she like this, you know, just regular her little bit of forehead out.
Don't be talking about
and her little plain nails, but she painted her nails. She threw on a headband,
right?
And they thought she was a different. You should have seen the looks I was getting. People was looking like
I was another chick.
They thought she was another chick.
And the fact that my hair is red
when I tell
right now,
you,
so
they were giving me the dirtiest looks. Like ain't no way he in here with another woman.
Once they realized I was me, they were just like, oh, whew.
Right.
You know,
they had to get up close. But man, when we first walked in there, everybody they would give me dirty looks. Can't believe he came in here with another woman. No, that's not. That's the same woman.
Usually, as soon as we like get through the door at Walmart, usually people will be like, hey, Walmart couple, because they always see us.
We always in there.
You know, so.
We're in that dang there every day.
Hey, when you got kids.
On my soul, you always got to get something. And like, Daddy, we are the chicken nuggets.
I mean,
Daddy, we need some bread. Daddy, we need some milk.
to Target more
all day long
because I love their towels. Not a sponsor.
I'm not spending $10 for a towel. That's dead. Only way I'm spending $10 for a towel is if that towel gonna be like a ShamWow.
When I tell y'all ILOVE. Okay,
that's all she talking about. Oh,
from Target.
For Christmas, you already know what to give me. Just give me some Target towels.
No, let me tell you, them towels.
I get you a Walmart towel for $5.
Very long time. Okay.
I get you a Walmart towel for $5, but I ain't give you no Target towels.
I have plenty of Walmart towels.
Well, you gonna keep them too. That's what you getting for Christmas.
What?
Where? You ain't getting no Target towels.
What you mean?
$10 for one towel?
It's good quality.
When I can get the same quality towel at Walmart for $5.
You're not gonna do
that's
my
dead.
store like
I am
that,
not going to Target to spend $10 on one towel when I get the same. I get two towels for the same price on one Target towel.
Okay, how would you feel if I'm just like, yeah, you can't get that video game?
I'm gonna get it anyway.
You gonna get it cheaper in this direction.
I'm gonna get it anyway. You're just gonna have to be mad at me.
See, well then I'm gonna get me some Target towels. And you gonna love it. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. Anyway, back on topic.
Only way you getting the Target towels if you pry my wallet from my cold dead hands.
As I was saying, all right now. So I know, do not pay him no mind. All right now.
The only way you gonna get them is if you order them online and I don't see them coming.
Gosh, Sakura. All right now, so I know y'all both from Chicago. So tell me, what was y'all favorite season in Chicago and why? Mine was spring because that Chicago snow is no joke, LOL.
Fall and winter. I've always been a winter baby.
Mine was spring.
It could have been because I was born in December, but mine is always fall and winter. I like when it's cold outside. Yeah. I hate hot weather. You cannot dress for hot weather. You can have no clothes on. Yeah. You can walk outside butterball naked and still be hot. But I can put on a jacket for the cold. I can put on a jacket. And if need be, I can throw on a hoodie under that jacket and be extra toasty.
Yeah.
And you can't dress for you cannot dress for the summer.
It would be spring. I want to say winter, but that snow. The only thing I liked growing up in Chicago was when it snowed was the fact that you could throw snowballs.
You can smack somebody in the face with a snowball.
I'm sure. So anytime I walked through the snow was just about past my knees. them little snow blizzards we used to have there.
Oh yeah, we used to have to walk to school in blizzards. It was fun as kids though. We didn't mind. It was beautiful.
My mom used to have to get me these long coats that come past like my knees.
Well, it wasn't every coat. So you was a long coat because you short.
I'm just saying the coat would be almost to my feet. That's how short I am. Like they would be like. Look, I'm telling y'all, it was hilarious. I would have all that snow up just about close to my waist. I remember one day we had to go to school like that. Because, in Chicago, they'll shovel the snow right by the school. And then possibly...
Yeah, they'll shovel the snow like the whole block of the school. Because the school buildings in Chicago was long.
Yeah.
You know how the schools is in the South? Where they look short. Mm-hmm. In Chicago, them school buildings was long.
Yeah, they was sitting
they'll span like 2 whole blocks straight, and you just gotta, or not even 2 whole blocks. They'll take 2 blocks. They take a 2 blocks length of school, and they'll turn the block into 1 whole block.
Yep. But
so what you think would be 2 blocks to be 1 block, just straight continuous,
right?
Just school, just the whole length of the block.
But they'll shovel right there where the school at, and then like say your house is like 2-3 blocks, so just shoveling up by the school don't even help because you got to walk through all this snow from where you live.
Hey, it was fun for us.
The school, and when I tell you about the time I got to school, my school pants was drenched, my socks drenched. I had to start wearing like 2-3 pairs of socks so that those upper ones
we ain't never had to worry about that.
Take those off and then had the dry socks.
Look, it used to be. I used to love it. Just you can't see 2 feet in front of you with all the snow coming down and all the snow about waist deep. And it was so fun when we was kids.
Ugh. I don't know about what he talking about.
And then
cause I ain't like it.
Cause the street we used to live on at that time, it was like, cause I went from I think 2nd to 8th grade, and that's when we was living over there. The same school, we went to the same school for 6 years, right?
Right.
So I go there, it'll be like, we lived on Richmond. At the end of the road, where the end of, if you came out the house and you bust the left, it was Fillmore down there. We'll meet up with some other kids that we went to school with, that we had class with on Fillmore.
Right.
And we'll walk the rest of the way to school. But it'll be like 30 of us walking to school, just a bunch of us. And it was fun. Those was the fun times, man. We could just meet up with your friends and walk to school.
Man.
Yeah, when we was going to Heffron at that time, we was staying in Cape Town. We was going to Heffron. We'd meet up with kids we didn't even know. We just went to the same school. We just meet up with them and we'd walk to school. It was like that every morning.
When I was going to Spencer, the house, like the place we lived in, was a good distance from Spencer. So about time I got to school,
we lived a decent distance from Bethune, but it wasn't like that far. It was like walking distance. I say if you drove maybe 5 minutes, right? But if you walked maybe 30 minutes, and that was real close. That's real close.
No. But yeah, on to the next one. I'm sorry, y'all. Just memories. Bro, I literally just quit my job and now I own my own business. Woo! I don't need advice. I just want to say thank you to you both. A while back I asked if I should just go for it and start my own business. I mentioned it that I worked for a company for some time. But anyway, I did it. You are now talking to the owner of a shoe store. It was the best decision I could have ever made. I just want to say y'all are the best. And if I actually knew y'all, I would give y'all a hug, even though I'm not a hugger. Also, Will, yes, I got that wagon, LOL. My girl be cracking up every time she hears you say that. Shout out to you. And I'm so glad it worked out for you.
Did you hear what I said my Instagram was earlier?
Oh, my goodness.
BRC Gaming 23?
No.
Go ahead, send me a picture of that wagon. Nah, but if you really want to thank us, I'm not a big shoe fanatic, but she like Jordans.
I am a shoe girl. Okay.
Hit us up on Instagram. Instagram always at the bottom of the screen. Hit us up on Instagram. If you want, we send you the address. And you can send her a pair of shoes if you want to.
See, I have responsibilities, so I don't just. I'm not the person that just be like, oh, I'm gonna go and buy these. We could Jordans and do this and that. Nah,
we could, but we don't.
I don't. Because I'm not about to go through all that.
I'm not about to spend $200-$300 on a pair of shoes when I go to Walmart and get a $20 pair of boots that's gonna be just fine.
When I was younger, I was that person.
A pair of running shoes that was like $30. That's it.
Right. When I was younger, I was that person. I'm just like, look, I need.
When you were younger,
to get this job so I can be able to afford this. And
when you in high school, when you in high school, everybody around you got on Nikes and Jordans. That's all you want to wear.
See, I was a high tops person. My shoes had to be little.
See, you know how, but you know who I was though in high school, right? My sophomore and freshman year, I discovered that Burlington Coat Factory. If y'all didn't know, it was one in North Riverside Mall in Illinois. Burlington Coat Factory. No, it was near North Riverside. It wasn't in North Riverside, but they had Ralph Lauren polo shoes. And if anybody know anything about me, as I've specified before, I love me some Ralph Lauren flats.
We'll love Ralph Lauren.
I had Ralph Lauren flats every day for high school. I promise you. When I discovered it, that's all I wore.
Yeah.
Mom was like, we about to go take you to get some new shoes. I'm like, can we go to Burlington? Go get me some more Ralph Laurens.
Y'all,
and they was cheap.
It was
because Burlington, like when they get them at like wholesale price and then they discount them. So okay, look, let's say you go to the store, you find some Ralph Lauren flats for $40, right? You go to Burlington, they'll be like $25. Because Ralph Lauren flats, depending on where you go. That was
back then, at least. Because prices have changed.
Yeah, because everything has went up. Yeah. But the last time I seen Ralph Lauren flats at full price was $45.
Right.
You go to Burlington, they $25.
Yeah.
$25. I don't know if they $25 now because, like she said,
prices
inflation.
Have changed.
But yeah, $45 for some Ralph Lauren flats, you decent. But if you go to Burlington, you get them for $25. That's a deep discount, baby.
Yeah.
So I had like 3 or 4 pairs of those, and I'll just switch them out every day for school, boy. You don't know, boy. I was a Ralph Lauren king at that school. Ain't nobody called me that, but in my mind, I was Ralph Lauren king at that school, baby.
I might not have had like the necessarily the Jordans everybody had on, but let me tell you, it was this shoe store near Madison Pulaski. I go right down
Which
to
one?
the MP Mall.
MP Mall, yeah.
I would go in there. My mama would go and get me some shoes, and let me tell you, everybody be like, "Oh, I gotta go get those."
MP Mall had everything, boy.
Like,
you can go get a piercing, tattoos
at a decent price.
You go get bootleg DVDs.
Don't get look.
Loose Square, see these movies.
That's
down Madison.
all you heard.
All down Madison. You walking down Madison. Loose Square, see these movies.
That's all you heard.
Loose Square, see these movies.
Let me hush. But that's all you heard.
They inside the MP Mall. Loose Square, see these movies.
I just told you, dog.
Oh my soul. That's hilarious. What was that? The other one, Nike Town they had over there.
Yeah,
Nike Town. It was a Foot Locker over there.
It was so many shoes.
It was another one. It was called something City. I forget the name of it.
But that's one thing. If y'all didn't know, y'all know now.
She's a sneakerhead. She likes shoes.
Like I love shoes, and I can literally see a pair of shoes and be like, oh, I can have it in my pocket. Did all my responsibilities, all that stuff. Took care of all that. I can have it in my pocket, and I would just stare that pair of shoes down instead of getting it. Because I'm like, I got some decent shoes at home. They're good,
And best believe, I'm not about to. I don't care if I got $100 million in my bank. I'm not spending $200 on a pair of shoes when I go get when I go get a good reliable pair of shoes for $20.
I say the only
way
I do that is if it's like say it was like a favorite creator I had.
I be wearing a Walmart 11s.
Certain brand of shoes, and I'm like, oh, I'm about to go and
it ain't gonna be no $300.
This and that. Like I'll do stuff like that. But when
$300.
it's also just, I know this pair of shoes is gonna wear down in like a month. Like no, I'm not.
Because if you wear a pair of Jordans every day and you do what you're supposed to do in a pair of Jordans, which is play basketball, them shoes they're gonna be balled up with it like a month.
Well, it depends on how you take care of it, because I had a pair of Jordans and it lasted me like almost 3 years.
Well, when I was a kid, I was rough on shoes, so
that's why
my mama would get a pair of shoes. She'd have to get another one about a month later.
See, that's why.
If not sooner than that,
I wasn't rough.
Look, my mom used to get school shoes, and the shoes we had before would be outside shoes. I was so stupid. I would come home, I would do my homework, forget to take my shoes off, and go outside in my school shoes and mess them up.
See, my little brother used to do that. My little brother would go outside. My mama just bought him a pair of shoes. He would wear that same pair of shoes that's just for school. He would wear it outside, showing them off. And when he come in the house, they talking.
They talking and they got dirt. They so caked up with dirt you can't even recognize.
You know what shoes I'm talking about, right, y'all? When the front of the shoe gets tore up and it looked like a mouth, and it just,
they're like, howdy kids.
That's how he used to do his shoes. My mom was trying to buy him a pair of shoes, seemed like every month.
Yes.
I would have been so mad.
Boy, I used to terrorize shoes, boy. Mm-mm. You don't know. I had a pair when I was 15. I had a pair of white Air Force Ones. By the time I got through with them shoes, they had a hole in the side of them, and they was dang near black. Cause I used to play football, and there was this field in the back of our apartment complex where everybody get together, and I know what you think. Oh, it's a field. It's grass, none but dirt. Nothing but dirt. Literally. And we'll get out there, us and everybody in the building. We'll go out there and we'll play football.
Yeah.
And I had on white ones. About time school started back after that summer ended, them shoes, they was balled up and they had a hole in the side. They was dang near black.
I bet you was like, Mama, I'm sorry, Mama.
She just got me a new pair. She got me a new pair because
that sounds just about right.
Because I was careless. I didn't at the time. I had wore them to school one time. And the dude looked down at my shoes and he said, "Hot Pockets." I never wore them again. I was like, "Ma, I need me a new pair of shoes." And we went to Burlington and got me a new pair of shoes.
That's one thing about Chicago. You can't wear something
that's
gonna get you roasted. You could be on the train, the bus. Somebody see something you got on, they can start flaming you some kind of way.
Because most of the time, people be like, "Oh, it's as long as it's between friends." I accept. Look, you could be in public and something busted. Somebody who don't even know you will start flaming you, shorty.
Just look.
On my soul, nigga will flame you until you want to put hands on them. Because they don't shut up.
No.
They don't shut up. You have to either leave or put hands on them to shut them up.
No, it was this one time, y'all. I had to wear these big pants for picture day.
Big pants.
Like they were shut
big
up.
Pants, little shoes.
They was shut up. But they were like big pants because at that time I was like real skinny.
Yeah.
And
now
I went
she got some booty.
Hush.
A whole lot of it.
So
it's beautiful.
My mom didn't really allow me to wear like the tight jeans like my friends wore and stuff.
Yeah,
so I'm the only one. Yeah, so I'm the only one. I kid you not, I could not make this up. My mom got a picture
in hammer pants.
I have on like this little butterfly shirt, and like my hands are crossed like this. You can't really see the pants that good in the picture, but y'all, she got one where you can see the pants real good. I had on some big pants. My shirt was my size. It was small. But I'm in there looking like MC Hammer, y'all. I got this belt on. And I kid you not.
Hammer time.
So, I kid you not. Because my mama was the type, she'll buy you something. You like say you couldn't fit it. You gonna keep wearing it until you can. Okay? You gonna grow into these clothes. I could not fit that brand new pair of pants.
She was in there. Look. She was in school. Too legit to quit.
So look, I like the top I had on.
Hammer pants on.
The shirt, my hair looking all pretty and stuff. But I'm in there with these big old pants on. I'm looking at all these other girls looking cute and they look kind of not necessarily tight jeans, but can fit them. And I'm just like, why I gotta go for picture day in this? I didn't complain. I wasn't like a difficult child, but I'm saying to myself, like, why I gotta go to school with this?
Oh my!
Look at what they got on. So the whole time I'm there, I'm getting flamed. The whole time, people was calling me MC Hammer. They were doing the dance, Chris all kind of stuff. Let me tell you, it was
pajama time.
I was so embarrassed. I was just like, never again.
You thought you was embarrassed? You ever heard somebody? That man, real life, looked down at my shoes, and it was him and a chick. I still remember her name, Tiara and Thomas. That's who they were, Tiara and Thomas. Tiara was cool. Thomas was cool too. But Tiara, she was cooler. Right. She was the cooler out of the two.
Right.
I got along with both of them, but Tiara was the cooler out of the two. I remember we was in Natchez. I had met her. I think I was in Walmart randomly as I just saw her. And I'm like, what you doing down here, girl? And all this and all that. And we caught up. But that man looked at my shoes and he looked at her and said, Hot Pockets. When I tell you I never wore them shoes again, soon as I got home, I said, Ma, I need some new shoes.
You think I wore
I said,
pants
Ma,
again?
that was picture they pants.
After I wore them, no. My mom made me grow into them pants. You think I'm kidding? Look, my mom ain't play. She went into that wasting her money, okay?
That man said, he looked at my shoes, he looked at her and said, Hot Pockets. And when I tell you I never wore those again.
What made it worse?
I never wore those again.
It's the photographer. That's what made it worse. It's when the photographer seen my jeans that I had on the pants. And he started doing the MC Hammer dance. I took my pictures, I went away, and I was so sad.
I would have called my mama up to the school, like, get me out of here. Why you send me to school in these hammer pants?
He real life did the MC Hammer dance. And he was like, this is what you taking a picture? I'm gonna need you to put your hands like this and turn like this. Like this, just and do a pretty little smile.
Hey, no way, folks.
I didn't even go home talk about it. I was so frustrated.
Folks no grades.
I was so sad. But anyway, y'all,
that's hilarious.
Y'all don't laugh. Hell, I already know y'all gonna laugh.
Hey, if it's funny, I'm sorry, I'm the wrong person to tell it to. Because if it's supposed to be serious, please do not tell me if it's hilarious.
So it say, LOL,
I will laugh at you.
But look, me and my boyfriend was watching TV, and I reached for the popcorn that was on the table.
Okay.
And I let out a fart so loud, it sounded like I pooped on myself. My boyfriend was laughing so hard. Now when we go somewhere, he tells everybody he hopes they have air freshener. Y'all, he get on my nerves. How do I tell him I've had enough? Like, dang, he farts too.
That is an amazing boyfriend.
It say,
you
by
should
the way,
marry him.
I'm 18 and he's 19. Love y'all.
He is amazing.
He's just having a good time. Boyfriend. At least he wasn't like most, like I've come across some dudes where they just like, ooh, like, why you farting and this and that and that. Like it's a natural part of the body. Now Will irritates me when he do it.
See, when I was
get over it.
I'm not, look, when I was in 3rd grade, I was in love with this girl that I had no chance of ever getting with. I still remember her name, Tatiana Redmond. If you're watching this by some chance, I was in love with you. but you ruined it. We could have been happy together. We could have been happy, but you ruined it. Let me tell you what happened, right? So we in a class, right? And she like sitting like right across from me, but like, you know, like right across from me. I could see her. It's quiet. We doing our work. I forgot. I think it was like a little test or something, or a little practice test. We doing our work, and all I hear is, I kid you not, cut straight through the silence. I look up and she looking embarrassed. I'm like, I don't like her no more. Like, it's over. Like, in my mind, we was gonna be together. I was like, it's over. I can't do this. You ruined. If you watching this by any chance, I fell out of love with you that I was in love with you.
That's third grade.
I was in love with you. You remember Miss Lamika? We was in her class. If you watching this by some wild, I was in love with you. I fell out of love with you that day. You ruined it. We could have been happy together, but you had to fart. At that time, I didn't believe girls farted. My sister was the only girl I ever heard fart. And at that time, my sister, you know, she wasn't a regular girl because she grew up fighting us and all that stuff. So she was tough. She was rough and tough.
Right.
She still is. Oh, boy, I feel sorry for every boyfriend she get because she be putting hands on them. And, boy, I feel sorry for him. I'm like, I don't know how you deal with it because I'd have been to call the police on her. But
oh my goodness!
When I tell you, bro, I be feeling sorry. And she like little dudes. Like she don't like dudes bigger than she like little dudes. And they, she be put, boy, yeah. One dude, she like you tearing. She almost pushed that boy through the door, through a closed door. But yeah. I was at the time. I thought only she farted. And when you farted, you ruined it. We could have been happy. I loved you.
What do you feel a perfect marriage consists of?
Sandwich making. A lot of sandwich making.
I feel like marriage is like two people that's like imperfect, that just love each other. That just love each other regardless of your flaws.
Two imperfect people come together. They get married. And they make each other whole.
Right.
Because marriage, right? Because there's three parts to a good marriage. You, your partner, and God. Right. A marriage is a three-way relationship between you, your partner, and God. Right. You and her are imperfect by yourself, but once God comes, it becomes a perfect union. Right? Okay. So as long as you keep God at the forefront of your marriage, y'all pray together. Y'all do everything together, and y'all, especially communication. Also, because if a woman, and that irritates a man most. Go ahead. Oh, that irritates a man. She be walking around the house, all day, on the phone, okay. And then we say, "What's wrong with you?" Nothing.
Cause it be nothing. What you mean?
But you be mad.
It be nothing we want to talk about.
And then, what's wrong? And he be like, okay. And then soon we turn the game on. Here we go. Don't never care about my feelings in this. You just said it was nothing. But now it's something when I turn my PlayStation on. Tell me what's wrong in the beginning so we can get this over with. I'm tired of sitting you. You know how you know the heat, the energy that be coming off. It be straight heat.
Anyway, before one of y'all say
all day for no reason.
It's gonna be somebody.
But communication.
Go ahead, Will.
Communication is key.
Because if you cut me off one more time, I'm telling you, go ahead.
And back and foot rubs. Back and foot rubs. And a good meatloaf. I make the best meatloaf I ever had in my life.
And on that note, we appreciate y'all for
watching. Go ahead. No. What were you about to say?
No. We appreciate y'all for watching.
Hush. Tell. What do you think make a good marriage? Come on, real quick before we leave. What do you think makes a good marriage? What makes a marriage work?
I already said it. Like, just people that understand each other's flaws and stuff. You know, just you get each other, even though you're not necessarily the same. You know, just alike or whatever. You know, you know what I'm saying. You communicate.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's all it's about is communicating and understanding.
That's even in a relationship. It's not even just marriage. It could be a relationship too.
As long as y'all talk stuff out instead of yelling. Right. Yelling don't get you nowhere. They don't do nothing but get you sleeping on the couch.
Right.
I ain't gonna sleep on no couch. I'll tell you what, I'll pay the bills up here. I ain't sleeping on no dang couch, I'll tell you that. I'm sleeping in my comfortable bed under my AC and my fan blowing while I got my YouTube in the back. Cause I gotta have some noise in the background. So it gotta be YouTube. I turn on YouTube. I turn on like a 3-hour compilation of Vandal's gaming videos, and it just be in the background. Him and his friends just. Or I just be. Yeah.
That's basically like how you listen to nature sounds. Will likes to turn them on and just watch it till he falls asleep.
It's this compilation of people who tell the scariest stuff that happened to them on Reddit. I like to turn on those and listen to that because the voice is soothing.
Right.
He'd be like, so I went into, and then it don't sound exactly like, but it'd be soothing. If you heard
Wait a minute.
Dr. Hollowed is the guy. His voice, the voice that he uses, it's amazing. Yeah. And let me tell you, wait a minute, what?
Go ahead.
What you say? Wait a minute.
I was about to say, so you tell me them yelling is soothing for you when you fall asleep?
Oh yeah,
What?
You know what it was? I grew up in a house like I think it come from when I was a kid, because when we was kids, my grandma and them never turned TVs off. My grandma still don't turn TVs off.
We turn TVs off.
She would leave the house with her TV on, literally. So I think I was conditioned as a kid to have the TV on. Now that I'm an adult, I have to have the TV on. I pay that high electric bill as long as I can sleep. That electric bill is paid. Best believe. But let me tell y'all something. One thing about NAKINA, one of her things, she like to fart in her sleep.
What?
I'll be sick because she'll be knocked out.
He is not about to just.
She will be knocked out.
Because I don't know.
Because I usually stay up all night. I usually don't wake up to 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. I stay up. I don't go to sleep till about 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'll be up all night. The whole night she farting.
You lying bastard.
I'm dead serious. And some of them be silent, and I smell something. I'm like,
anyway, because he's just trying to get under my skin.
No, I promise you, on my entire soul.
We'll see
y'all. It was one time.
Have a
I'm behind her, and she just letting them loose.
Peace.